As the school year winds down, Roosevelt Elementary in Minot took a moment to recognize the man who's kept the school clean for the past 3 decades. Craig Lipp has carried the spirit of cleanliness through the halls of the school for 30 years now. He's mowed, shoveled, mopped, wiped, taken out the trash, and more, and he's appreciated by his coworkers. Lipp says when he found out about today's recognition, he was overwhelmed.
I just like this school, the people and everything in here, and the kids. I just love it here.
Now, Lipp says he might retire in a year. However, his coworkers say he's repeated that for the last few years. Congratulations, Craig.